using today is the Sphere810 by Sphere Technologies. This particular wavelength and machine is designed particularly for hair removal because the 810 nanometer wavelength not only gets the deepest penetration into the skin, but also has one of the best absorptions into melanin. So therefore, with this system, we're going to get some of the best results you can get for hair removal. Plus, it's the fastest machine on the market. So this is what we'll be utilizing today. So the first thing we need to do after checking that it's plugged in is turn the key. So other important things to remember is cleanliness. This here is a special disinfectant cleaner wipe that will disinfect everything, but it's also non-toxic and non-alcohol based. So strip a bit of that there off. Problem with a lot of alcohol-based disinfectants is the fact that alcohol requires 4 minutes of touch time, or 3 to 4 minutes of touch time to actually disinfect something, or disinfect a surface. Now the problem with that is that the alcohol is actually dry long before it can actually create the proper disinfectant. This, however, takes about 40 seconds. And as you can see, it's soapy, and therefore that's going to stay wet long enough for it to actually have a full disinfection. The machine is already past its initialization and calibration, so now all we have to do is press treatment. There's no system starting up. Okay, so today we're just going to be treating the lower legs down through this area here. Now Belinda doesn't have a lot of hair back here, so we're just going to be treating from about here around to there. And as you can see on the screen, this is standby mode, which when we're ready to go, we're just going to simply press that, and that'll be ready to fire. But we're doing a large area here, so we've got a few different modes down the bottom. We've got DP1, Program, DP2, and FDP. What that means is that this is your initial program, and this program allows you to go up to 3 Hz in speed. Let's just go right down to reasonably normal fluence. So this is more for spot pulsing, this fluence here, and this sort of speed here. And we can also choose whether we're going to use a long pulse, short pulse, blended pulse, or burst pulse. Now on darker skins, it's better to use a long pulse, but as you can see here, we've got light skin type 2, let's say. And so we're going to use a short pulse, but that's if we were to do the single pulse treatment. DP2 we won't worry about today, but FDP is our fast pulsing mode. So what we can do here is go from 5 Hz to 10 Hz. That means 5 flashes a second to 10 flashes a second. So to show you the speeds that we can do, we're going to start off at 5 Hz, and we're going to do the treatment at about 16 joules. And we'll show you how fast we have to move on the skin, and then we'll change the parameters to up to 10 Hz, but that means we'll also have to go down on the joules as well, because otherwise you'll burn something. Okay. So, gloves, obviously necessity. So, what we use with this machine is an ultrasound gel, simply because we need it to glide, because we're moving so fast across the skin. Otherwise the handpiece would actually get stuck on the skin. But we don't actually need the gel if you're doing spot treatments. We actually have a chill tip. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but you can see the little beads of water. Yep. That's the chill tip. So first of all, we're treating this area here around the front. So we're just going to do this side here. thin layer. Of course, we always need to wear safety glasses when dealing with any laser or IPL. To know that you've got the right glasses, it always has numbers on them telling you that it has protection between certain wavelengths. This here is an 810 nanometer diode, so therefore you need to have on your glasses the fact that it covers the range of 810. So this is for the client. And this one also, I know it is green and that is orange, but both of them cover 810 nanometers. So again, always wear the safety harness, as this will stop you from losing the handpiece and breaking it, and that's not a cheap exercise if you do. So once we're ready to go, we have to go from here, which is standby. We simply press that. Green, ready, means we're ready to treat. Okay. So we come across to the area. Now this bony area here will probably cause the most discomfort for the client. So I'm going to start down this side. Okay. Now remember, this is firing 5 times a second, so we have to keep it moving. So ready, set, all I do is press the trigger. How's that feeling for you?
All screen.
Always keep firm pressure on the skin and don't allow the handpiece to be turning this way or up this way. Try and keep it flat on the skin and move down. So the advantage of having the gel as well is we can see where we've been. So you can see the track marks and then follow them. So you can go up ways too, if that's easier at the time, although her toes in the way. About the limit of where her hair comes to, so one more slide down there. And this quarter of the leg is done. What we can do is just press this to standby, and we're now going to grab some of this gel that we've just used here, put it to the other side. Slightly over that way. See, we haven't had to use any more gel. We just simply use what we've already put on there. Okay. So this time we're going to do a slightly different technique. We're going to go 10 Hz this time. Now the highest joules that we can have on 10 Hz is 12 joules. So we need to change it down to 12 joules. And we go up to 10 Hz. Now the reason that's the highest that we can go to on 10 Hz is because you're flushing the area so quickly, you're going to double to triple pulse sometimes. So the idea is if you had that any higher, there's more chance of burning the client. So at this